Welcome to SPSS. It is a pretty dynamic program, but it's very simple to use if you follow the directions to the T. All of the practice ones are taken, most of the practice ones are taken from the book. So if you follow the book, descriptives and frequencies are the only two that are really not in the book. They are, but they don't give a clear definition. So the videos that I give you for those are very important. Videos will help you with everything that I'm going to give you, but those two are outside of the textbook for the most part in terms of directions. So kind of going over it, this is what the view looks like. And then up here at the top is where we're going to be using analyze, we're going to be using graphs, we're going to be using file, okay? And we're going to be using all of these things. So now I'm going to get into how do you upload. So you go into Canvas, into our classroom, and on the week there'll be a data set there. Okay, it's already labeled out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up age. Okay, and then what's going to happen is there it is it brings it up. The numbers are already there. You don't have to do anything else. And right now you can see right here you're in data view. That's where the data is. Each one of these numbers here is a participant. This is the variable you're looking at. Now, but you have to tell SPSS what you're doing. And right here, in most of them, it does not have the label. You want to put the label there. It doesn't give you anything when you do your data. Okay? There's no values here, but if you had to put in values, you click those three little dots and this comes up. And then you hit the plus sign, and like from 1 is male, 2 is female. Okay, and the reason you do that is because SPSS can't go count out male, 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 or female, female, female. It has to know a number. So you give it either as a value of 0 or 1. I like 1 and 2. And it takes all the ones and adds it up, and it tells you how many. It also can do the percentages from there. So this is just basics, okay? Once you're done, you hit OK. And then those values would show up here. You don't have anything missing. Okay, so on and so forth. And I'm just going to kind of quickly go through this. So in this case, we're going to go analyze. We're going to descriptive statistics and descriptives. We do descriptives because there's no values. It's just numbers. Okay, I go here, and this is real simple. I just hit OK, and I'm running data. Okay, there it is. There's your data. Minimum, maximum, mean, and standard deviation. But you see, this is out to the thousands place. We need to bring it back to the hundreds. So when I write this, it would be 10.49. The number of participants are the N, and that's 189. Minimum, maximum, and the mean was 37. So you had a lot more in the middle of the range, near 30 to 40 rather than 70. So the numbers do tell you something, but like this doesn't give you anything. If I wanted to run a graph on this, and you'll be doing a bar graph, you can be a line graph, a pie graph, a box plot, a scatter, and a histogram in one of the weeks. So you'll know all these, but right now we're going to do a histogram, and I'm just going to take the variable, and then right here, this is the only one it does is display normal curve, and then I hit the button, and it gives me a graph. Okay, the next part of that is if on the other ones, I hit here and I hit edit, and you'll see it right here. It's only two that you're going to use. Distribution, I can hide it. No, I don't want to play with that. Hide it. And then when you do a scatter plot, you'd want this very first one with the best fit line. Okay, and that's it. I'm done. I post it here. Now I need to export it to Word. The bottom line is unless you need it for yourself, you can work right from here to do all your work. We do not put the boxes or the graphs in. Only the ANOVA. Later on, do you make a table? Okay? So now here, I'm going to hit File, Export. Okay? And then I've got it here, but I'm going to put it on my desktop. So I browse just like normal. I hit my desktop. And then I'm going to call it Example. And I save it, and I hit OK. Now it's going to save it. I'm done. Now I can go to my desktop, and then if I change my grouping to date last added, doesn't like that one either. Oh, because it's in Dropbox, that's why. Let's try desktop. Okay, let's do this. Let's go date added. There it is right there. I'm going to open it. And then here it is in Word. So now I'm in Word. This is just telling us a whole bunch of stuff. So you hit this little, where these little four square is, okay? Just like this. And I right click, and then I cut it. And then basically I do the same thing here. Every time you do this, when you export it, it gives you all the metadata that you don't need. So you cut those out. Now I should have a graph, and I don't know why it won't be displayed, okay? But now it's in Word. Okay, I can write from here, but I don't want the boxes. I already know the answers. I don't need the boxes. You would never put the boxes into writing. Everything is in paragraph form. So this is how you use SPSS. That's pretty much all the moves. All you have to do is take your time and follow the directions step by step, and you'll be just fine.